Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I'm joined by Logan Plant. How you doing, Logan?
How you doing, mate? All right?
Yeah, brilliant. Great to meet you.
Likewise.
Massive fan of your brewery. We're drinking a couple of the brand new kind of Berliner Weisses that you've brewed. Really good, refreshing. After kind of GBBF next day, start off with beer.
It's the ideal quencher. That was the idea with these. How can we use the Berliner Weiss as a base and infuse on top and create something that is, perfect for
It's a lovely
the summer.
We're having a good, decent summer. You were in a rock band?
I was in a couple, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I tried.
Well, no,
really hard.
What moved you from rock to beer?
Oh, it's the same thing, man. It's it's an expression. No, I think for me, I massively loved beer since the age of I guess 18 when I first started to drink.
Yeah.
I kind of picked up music. I guess around similar time. I was about 15, actually, a little bit earlier. And I was in a couple of bands for about 8 years, I think, altogether. And we tried so hard to express ourselves.
Yeah.
And do something that we were really pleased with and happy with, and try to make a living out of it. And after 8 years and starting a family and having mouths to feed and actually realising that perhaps I couldn't be away 9-10 months of the year on the road, that it was coming to an end, and I'd always had a dream about starting a brewery from the age of 20, and you just have one of those moments in life where you're like, you know what, I need to go for this. I've got to shoot for my dreams and see if we can achieve it. So we did, and I started home brewing, and the correlation between the two is expression. I just find that there's real similarities about how you want to express yourself, and we do that now through the beer. And whether it's the designs through Nick and myself talking about crazy ideas, or it's the actual execution of the recipe, it's all expression. It's all an art form. I absolutely love it. I love it as a canvas.
Yeah. That was going to be my next kind of question to you, is the actual design. Yeah. A lot of it is yours, and you mentioned Nick, did you say?
Yeah, Nick Dwyer, yeah.
Wow. Your artwork has always been striking. I started drinking your beer in bottles.
Yeah.
I think one of the first beer I had was the orange IPA, the
Bloody Hell
orange
Blood
IPA.
Orange,
it was a really good beer. But then everything kind of changed. I jumped from trying your bottles and then into your cans. And your cans for me it was like another level. It's like you reached another level.
Cool, that's great.
With the beer and the way people were talking about it on the blogs, on the internet, there was this massive level of excitement. So you must be really proud of that.
It's been amazing, the transition of moving from being bottle conditioned, where to me, it was a great form of dispense, as in, it being natural and the carbonation you get and the experience, but the longevity and the kind of the consistency of the product. I found that our beers, for maybe up to like 4 weeks were bang on, and after that there was a real big depreciation in the quality. And we've changed processes in the brewery now, obviously moving to the new brewery a year and a bit ago. The way that, obviously it's not can conditioned, the methods we use in the fermenters now, the way that we, just the raising quality in our procedures that we achieve, I'm really happy with, and I think, for the first couple of months of moving into here, we learned so much. We learned so much about going into a new dispense form, we learned so much about new kit, new fermenters, new people, but obviously with Jen and the team and all of us being super considered about what we're trying to achieve, the quality's just been getting better and better, and we're never going to stop trying to achieve more.
Well, for me, you've climbed into the top 3 brewers in the UK, most definitely. If somebody from a foreign country, maybe Norway or Sweden, was to say, if I was to come over on holiday and I'd say try some Beavertown. If you haven't already, try some Beavertown. Moving forward, I've been over into your aging, can I call it your aging plans over there?
Yeah, just call it, I don't know, actually, we haven't got a name for it yet. Yeah, no, it's the wood programme is going great. We've got about 80 barrels, I think, in there now. Varying from whiskey, from spirit to wine. Majority of them are actually wine, so a lot of the stuff we're doing in there is mixed fermentations, primary fermentations in wood, conditioning, in wood, and really investing in using bacteria and wild yeasts. It's something we wanted to do from day one, but never had the kind of security to do it in-house in what is a sanitised environment. Now that we got this, which is a good 100 yards away, everything over there is separate, all the lines, all the boots, everything, bit of equipment, and we can achieve our dreams over there now, which is great.
I'm really excited to try some of the barrel aged stuff. You're going to put it in cans or bottles?
No, we've got a separate packaging space over there, so there's going to be like we used to do. Basically, we'll have a little 6-head filler, and it'll be bottles,
right?
And we'll be bottle conditioning, probably with champagne and wine yeasts to suit whatever the beer is. And we're going to have blending tanks over there, so we can start to really be intricate about what we take and how much of what and this and that. And, you know, as brewers and as a brewery, that's key to us going forward. You know, it's like it's the heartbeat of what we're doing, and we've still got the little kit which produces the wort here. And if we need to produce more wort, take it over there. We've got lots of options now, which is brilliant. Really exciting.
One of my last questions is bars. Yeah. Are we going to start seeing some Beavertown bars pop up in maybe some cities around the UK? First off, probably London.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously got Duke's Brewing Q, which is where I started the brewery in our restaurant.
Yeah.
That's something we've been looking to expand from day one, and that was 3.5 years ago, and we haven't found the right space, believe it or not, for what we want to try and achieve on site.
Yeah.
But there's possibilities that, you know, that more Dukes will open. Probably in London first, and then I'd like to expand it into other cities.
Cardiff
would be great. I went to university in Cardiff.
Did you?
Absolutely loved it. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I absolutely loved it. I used to live in Roath and Cathays, and I was up in Kincoid studying sports science for 3 years. I absolutely had the best time of my life there. So Cardiff would be immense. But Beaver bars, you know, I mean, you know, we're always looking at opportunities. But it's always driven by that food pairing as well, so I'd love to have space to achieve both.
Yes.
You know, and the experience of brewing beer on site. So we've got another pilot kit that maybe supplies, you know, serving tanks and stuff like that. So again, we can really push ourselves.
Last question. If you were to grab any of your cans from your brewery, mine's probably Gamma Ray. If I was to go out to a barbecue or something, pick up some of your beers, I'd pick up maybe 4 or 5 Gamma Rays. What is your favourite Beavertown can or bottle that you would take to a barbecue to showcase your brewery to your friends and family and
Oh man, that changes. Like, they're like my kids, you know. I can't choose, but at the moment I think I'd probably go for Uzilla, just because it's a new beer that we've produced that I'm really, really proud of. I love yuzu, I love dried limes, I love the fact that it's just banging for this time of year, and the intensities of the flavours are great and the aromas. But yeah, you can't knock Gamma and Neck Oil and April and Smog and Black Bay. You know, I'm in love with them all. So yeah.
Brilliant. Many thanks for your time.
Cheers,
Many thanks for joining me on the channel. Check out Beavertown if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure you have. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and cheers.
Bye.